Making a deal and negotiations. It sounds interesting, right? But it's not really seriously because we are not a person who working for the commercial of commerce department. We are not secretary of commerce. We are just ordinary people, and I'm not here to teach you, and I'm not here to be your lecturer. It's purely coming from my experience, and I would like to share with you guys. It doesn't matter. You would like to pay attention or you don't like to pay attention, but I just would like to share anyway because I believe that this idea is worth to spread. Okay, the deal and negotiations is very important in our life in the daily basic. It's not only important to the police negotiates or negotiates with the terrorists, or it not only the story about the diplomatics negotiate with the other diplomatic that's the diplomats that coming from the other country, but we are going to but we need to or we have to or we use this to or this thing, the situations of negotiations will be happen in our lives almost every day, in the local market, in the convenience store, in the department store, in with your friend, with your family, or even with yourself, or wherever that you are able to use you are able to be in the situations of negotiation that you need to negotiate, or the situation that you are able to negotiate, or you are able to make a deal with that situation with a group of persons. So this is coming from the local experience from my life, because our Thai society, Thai people, we are very hesitant about whatever, particularly about the other people. When you know we think that we think ourselves, we don't know what the other people think, but when we think that we believe that what we are going to do, what we are going to say, it's gonna bother the other person, or it's gonna disrupt the other person, or we are going to annoying them. I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe you think about that by yourself, or maybe the other they don't have any idea about that. But on the other hand, they have hospitality enough to serve with you. So what I would like to say is that in our daily basic, more of Thai people or the people in the other country maybe, but I'm not sure about that. But Thai people, we are easily to accept whatever the other people say, but the meaning is no. This is what happened. Our Thai people, they very easily to give up to the words no, or whenever that you asking for something and people reject you, you are easily to give up to their rejection. Actually, you are able to go further, because you know what, why? Because you are not going to kill them, you are not going to fight them, you are not going to point a gun at their head, but actually you are just speak. This is about negotiate. If you think that the situation is not satisfy you, it's not win-win situation, and you still, the other person still take the advantage from you, so you need to negotiate and you are not satisfied. I with the situation, you think that this is not what you deserve. For example, you go to the local market. Of course, the negotiations is concerning about the price and also the quality of product. When you go to the markets, you have intentions to go there to buy something, or when you get to the market and when you get to the market and you see something that it look nice, for you from the distance, that you see them and you approach to whatever you like in the markets, and you see the price, and you see the qualities of, for example, you are going to buy the fish and you see the quality of the fish from your experience. For example, you are chef or you are normal people, but from your experience, the fish is telling you that they are not fresh enough. They are a few days already. They are a few days soaking up in the ice already. So but the price is too pricey when you think about compare the quality of the fish and the price. So what you do is you need to negotiate. You need to ask the merchandise that I can't pay for that price because I think the quality of the fish is not good enough. So can you give me, so can you decrease a little bit more yeah, can you decrease the price for me, please? And then I would be happy to buy it. And he might say no, or he might say yes. He is able to reduce. For example, the price of the fish is 150 kilogram, 150 baht per kilogram, and he say okay. The merchandise say okay. I will discount, and I will give you only 140. And then you think that this is not good enough because the quality of the fish is far more below than the price that you have to pay. So you negotiate. This is what we call negotiate. Okay, this is about negotiation. Negotiations mean two person or a group of person, they discuss to each other to find the solution, to find the middle agreement. That both sides will be satisfied. In this case, the merchandise who's selling fish satisfied, and you customer who is willing to buy the fish, you satisfy. And then you say that okay, can you give me more, can you discount a little bit more? I would like to buy according to the quality of the fish, so I'm willing to pay only 130 baht. Okay, if you can give me this right, I will take 2 or 3 kilogram. And you know what? The merchandise, he know exactly in his head, and he do calculations all the time since he miss you. He do calculations in his head all the time, and he know the cost of doing business, and he know what is the net profits of the fish per kilogram. So and he calculate that 2 kilogram or 3 kilogram, he doesn't make the high profits, but he will get the volume. So when the revenue that coming from the volume, so the revenue will increase as well for one purchasing. So he think that this is the great example. This is the great deal, and he agree. And also you are the customer. You buy 3 kilogram of the fish. Actually, you don't want to buy 3 kilogram. You just go there because the fish is look very nice, look interesting, but in fact it doesn't look fresh, and you have intentions to, you have intention to buy in the case that the merchandise they will give you discount, and he give you discount, and instead you will buy a half of kilogram or 1 kilogram, but you buy 3 kilogram because you believe that you are going to do a lot of things with 3 kilogram of fish, and you are able to preserve them, and to put them in the refrigerator right away after you get home. So you see, you customer, the merchandise get more profit because he is able to sell in terms of volume. He had more volume for one time of purchasing. You buy more. Okay, instead you buy half of kilogram, or you buy 1 kilogram, but instead doing like that, but you buy more, you buy 3 kilogram, but what you get it with the cheaper price, 20 baht cheaper than normal, 20 baht cheaper per kilogram. So this is the win-win situation. This is the negotiation. So this kind of situation is going to happen in our daily basis. So whenever you are in the situation that nobody doesn't have willing or doesn't have hospitality to respond to your request, you are able to use your mouth. Sorry to say that, you are able to speak, to give the reason, to give logical reason why, you explain why. But you need to be sincere. Okay, you just don't go to somewhere or negotiate with some person because you just want to win. This is not gonna work, because when you negotiate, you mean it. You seriously about it. So you explain in the situation why you want it, why you give them logical reasons. Okay, and that reason must be very very convincing and also very persuasive. Okay, convincing, persuasive with the person or the group of person that you are have conversations with, you are having conversations with them. And also sometimes in between negotiation, the person who is talking to you, they don't have a clue what are they going to do, they don't have idea what are they going to do, they have no idea, they don't have, they seem like they have nowhere to go with your proposal. So you give them solution, when for example, the example of the merchandise who selling fish, and you are the customer who go there want to buy fish. The solution is you give them the solution you offer to the merchandise. If you decrease 20 baht more, 20 baht per kilogram, for me I will buy 3 kilogram. Okay, if you give me only 10 baht, if you discount only 10 baht per kilogram, I buy half kilogram. This is for example, you give solution or you give alternative choices. It means you give more than solution, or you give them the idea. Okay, you motivate them. This is in this kind of situations of making a deal. So when the situation is conclude, so what is happening is a deal. It means you already deal, the deal is happen, so everything is done, you win, the other people win. So the purpose of negotiation, it doesn't mean that you want to take the most advantage from the other people, but it doesn't mean that you want to take the most advantage over the other people. You want to take the most interests and the most benefit and the most interests that you coming for, and why you are here, according to your requirement, your interests, your purpose. So you need to make sure that you get everything you want. But on the other hand, you don't behave like some kind of parasite that you suck their blood until they die. No, you live, you get what you want, and they get what they want. They don't get hurt, they don't lose, they don't lose. Even they get a little bit sometimes, for example, but they don't lose, they are able to survive. So this is negotiation. So we need to speak more. Okay, we need to go further. Don't stop at the no, don't stop and in front of the no. This is particularly the people that who is working as employee, or I should not say that. Particularly some people, they don't have, they're lazy. The first thing, the second thing is they don't have ownership, or the third thing is whatever. But they feel like they don't want to move, or some people is coming from their deep heart that they don't have hospitality, so they don't have willingness to give the service. So in this kind of situation, you are able, in this kind of situation also as well, you don't stop at no. Okay, you convince them. Okay, you convince them until, so the question is where the negotiation is, where the negotiations and making a deal, try to conclude the deal is going to finish, where the finish line. Okay, if you cannot conclude the negotiation, and you see that you already put the person, you and the person, go back behind, stick to the wall, and both of you go nowhere, and then you stop there. Don't try to put harder, because like I told you, that negotiations, it's not about winning the other person. It's about you ask for something, you try to convince some people to do something, to get something for you, because you mean it, you seriously want it, you seriously want to see the situation, you seriously want to get that kind of service, and you will not hurt the other person. It means you will not take an advantage over them. So when the situation, both of you have nowhere to go, you just stop there. So in that case, what is going to happen is might be something like you get what you want, all of them. Second, you get only half from all of what you want. Third, you don't get anything. Okay, you don't get anything. So if you don't get anything from the conversations, that in some situation we are able to call some situations is a negotiation. If you don't get anything, so is this going to hurt you? No, it doesn't hurt you at all, but you are able to go somewhere else. Maybe they have it, maybe they have more willingness to give you service, maybe they have the good alternative choices, or maybe they will have solutions with you. They are happy to help, and you are happy to cooperate. You will have a nice conversations or nice negotiations, and then you move on, and then finally you will get what you want. And you will get what you want on at the point that you are satisfied, and the other people don't feel dissatisfied as well, or in the in the bad scenario, you satisfy, the other person satisfied, or you satisfy but the other person don't feel dissatisfied. They may not satisfy, but they don't feel dissatisfied. Thank you very much for watching.